All right, good evening, Junior Stars fans. Welcome to Dubuque for our two-day visit with Dubuque Saints. JV is going to start first at 6:15 with the varsity to follow. For those of you who didn't tune in yesterday, our JV had an awesome 7-1 win over Cedar Rapids. And as of this morning, before any of the other games happened, our boys were #1 in the league by 1 point over the Des Moines Capitals. They are staying undefeated in regulation with only 2 shootout losses. So that's awesome for our boys, making a run at repeating that JV state title. Tomorrow morning, we are going to play at 9 o'clock for JV with varsity to follow at approximately 11. Looks like we're going to start with Matthew Fisher in net this evening. Augie played last night, did a great job, instead of only allowing that 1 goal last night against Cedar Rapids. I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance. When we do go down to our right side, we will have to shoot through their senior banners. There is some gap between them, so hopefully we'll get most of the action, but apologize right now if we don't catch everything down in that corner. Did sound like the boys had a good night and a good relaxing morning. They had some good meals set up by our awesome Jenny Miller. They did their Secret Santa exchange this morning / afternoon and just kind of got to relax a little bit. So hopefully that translates to the ice with some fire and some intensity. All right, it looks like we're going to start with Riker Noden, Cole Brown, Cooper Willis on forward with Jameson Quevedo and Thomas, I believe, on the blue line. And again, we have Matthew Fisher in net. right, Riker's gonna take the first face off. And here we go, JV. Dubuque picks up that face off, sends it down to their O zone. Thomas gonna go behind the net, pick that up. Cooper Willis is gonna pick it up. Dubuque's gonna get back, gonna take it back. Thomas gonna pick it up again, try to get out of the zone. Cooper Willis is gonna come up the ice. He's got Riker with him. Cole Brown tried to pick that up, not quite successful. Dubuque's coming back. Take a shot. Dubuque picks that up again. Boys trying to clear it. Cooper Willis gets it up to Cole Brown. Not quite in control. Cooper Willis gets it into our zone. He's going to dump and go for a change. Looks like we got Blaine Dixon, Leo Miller, and Parker out on the forward line. Quevedo picking up behind the net. Around, Dubuque's going to chase it back. Dubuque pulling back, trying to set it up. Blaine Dixon giving chase behind the net. Leo Miller down there with him. Dubuque coming through neutral ice. Put a shot on Matthew. Jameson picked up again. Leo's giving chase right here. Dubuque settles it back. Bring it up through neutral ice. Boys there to break it up. Good job. I believe that's Cooper Gross Road out there. And we're going to get called for a hand pass. 13:06 left in the first. Sam Rowe's going to take this face off with Ethan Nickel and Paul King. Cooper Gross Road and Trevor Broadfoot out there on the defensive pairing. Dubuque getting into the zone. Cooper Gross Road is going to chase it behind the net. Give it up to Ethan Nickel. Ethan to Sam. Sam's going to bring it up the ice. He's got Paul to his left. Going to put shot on goal. Rebound. Back out front. Ethan's there, but Dubuque got in between. And looks like the net's off. Right, same forward line. Sam's going to take this draw to the right of the Dubuque goalie. Sam wins that back. Trevor takes a shot off the goalie's pads. Gets it out again. Paul back out to Trevor. Over to Cooper Gross Road. Gross Road's going to shot on net. Rebound again off the pads. Dubuque picks that up, brings it through neutral ice. Dubuque dumps it down behind the net. Cooper Gross Road's there to give chase. Paul King. Dubuque puts it back behind their net again. Trevor Broadfoot there to pick it up to Ethan. Ethan trying to get to Sam. Puts it over to Paul. Ethan's going for a change. Got Cooper Willis coming out. And Cole Brown. Dubuque retreats and goes D to D. Trying to find someone at neutral zone. Brings it all the way through, back to Cole. Cole's going to bring it into the O zone. He's got to put a shot. Rebound just didn't quite get there. Dubuque got it. Bring it through neutral ice again. Bring it up. Good stick by Quevedo. Riker's giving chase. Willis is right behind him. Riker making a move to the net. Good shot, just off the goalie. Darryl made a shot for the blue line. Back to Quevedo. Quevedo's going to put it up to Riker. Over to Cole. Cole to Cooper Willis. Back to Cole. Dubuque gets it through neutral ice. Dumps in and goes for a change. Quevedo gets it from behind the net, puts it up to Dubuque. Dubuque puts it back behind the net. And get it up to Cole. Cole's going to put it up to Cooper Willis. Cooper Willis can get into our zone. Leo Miller and Blaine Dixon coming on the ice, along with Thomas and Cooper Grossroad for D. Isaac Parker got that. Blaine bringing in behind the net. Leo's battling for it there in the corner. Just got out of the reach of Thomas. Thomas retreats, going to put it back in the zone. Parker, Leo's going to go crash the net. Cooper Grossroad gets on the blue line, up to Blaine. Blaine just shoots it right. Thomas taking it behind the net. And see what his options are. Dubuque being aggressive there in the corner. And it looks like we are going to go in the PK. They're going to get Thomas 2 minutes for tripping. 9:44 left in the first. Shots are 5-1 in favor of the Junior Stars. Looks like we have Sam Rose, Paul King, Trevor Broadfoot, and Jameson Quevedo in the PK. Sam Rose is going to take the draw. Sam's going to win that back. Trevor tries to get out, not quite enough. Dubuque picks it back up. Quevedo picks it up behind the net. Dubuque gets it out to their defense. Paul's right there. Good job by Matthew. Paul King taking around the back, trying to get it clear. We get cleared on the ice. No change, same four. Dubuque bringing it through the neutral zone. Broadfoot. Oh, and they score. .8:58 left in the first. Dubuque's up 1-0. Right, looks like Riker Noden, Cooper Willis, and Cole Brown are coming back for forwards with Cooper Grossroad and Daryl Sackwitz on the D pair. Riker taking the draw, winning it back to Daryl. Daryl's gonna go chase it, settle it in, try to get over to Cooper. Good job by Cooper getting that. Daryl sending up to the neutral zone. Dubuque gets there first. They're off, so they get it back on. We got a little bit of time. Daryl's going to pick it up. They're still off. Up to Cooper Willis. Cooper Willis is going to put it into the zone. Just out of the reach of Riker. Dubuque gets it out of the zone. Daryl's chasing it. Dubuque's getting in behind him. Cooper Willis is going to pick it up, taking it to Riker. Riker's battling through about 3 guys. Dubuque's going to pick it up again, bring it into their O zone. Going behind the net. Good job by D there. Good job by Cooper Grossroad. Giving that away. Oh, Dubuque just intercepted that pass. Oh, Dale's trying to get it behind the net. Riker to Thomas, I believe. Back to Daryl. Trying to get it out of the zone. Riker's up there getting it. Just collided a little bit with Dubuque. Finally get it out of the zone. Dubuque's going to go back and gather. Looks like Leo Miller just came off the bench. Cole Brown. Broadfoot just changed on D. Leo Miller getting into the zone. Looks like Blaine Dix is now out. Going to take chase of the Dubuque kid. Good job getting in his way, getting in the pass. Grossroad to Broadfoot. He's going to get up to Blaine. Blaine's going to tip it. And it's going to go for icing. .706 left in the first. Shots 5-3 in favor of the Stars. Looks like Leo's going to take the draw with Blaine and Isaac Parker. And looks like Trevor and Jameson Quevedo are out there for D. Oh, just got caught up on Broadfoot skates. Now we can get out. Leo's going to chase that down to the O-zone. Dubuque's going to go and get it. Bumped it a little bit in the skates. Good check, getting him off the puck. Oh, just unfortunate. Parker just kind of choked there. Dubuque bringing it up to their O-zone. Good stop there by Quevedo. Dubuque gathering it again. Try to bring it through their neutral zone. Pick it up, bring it over into their O-zone. Tries to put it in front. Got too many sticks in between. They get right at the blue line. Good job by Jameson. Jameson gonna bring it into the O-zone, gonna dump and chase. Goalie's out playing it. Oh, we're getting a little bit of... Oh, we got a delayed penalty. Looks like we are going to go in the power play. Looks like they're going to get number 2 for tripping. So we're going to the power play for the Junior Stars. Looks like Ethan Nickel, Sam Rose, Paul King, Grouper Grossroad, and I believe Thomas out there on D. Go. Cooper got it. Sending it back down to Ethan. Ethan looking at his options. Going over to Thomas. Thomas going to put it on net. Oh, good rebound. Way to be there, Ethan. Way to get that rebound. All right, minute 46 left in the power play. Same 5. Sam Rose going to take the draw again. Dubuque won that, but we recovered. Ethan recovered. Good shot. Deflected up, but the goalie got it. And we're going to go again to the right side of the goalie. Oh, we're going to move to the left. Again, sorry with the banners in the way. We'll try to get as good as we can. Sam's going to take the draw. He's going to... Dubuque gets that out. We're going to go back in, gather the puck. Thomas is going to come back. Cooper Grossroad's with him. Sam Rose is back there. Thomas is going to bring it up. Give it up to Cooper Grossroad. He's going to bring in the O-zone. Good move. Trying to put it in front. Over to Ethan. And Dubuque get it clear. Paul King coming back to help. He's going to bring it back behind the net. Get the breakout set up. Paul King's going to bring it all the way in. Oh. Paul King tried a nice backhand. The goalie was on it. Tracked it all the way. It's good. 56 seconds left. We're going to make a change. It looks like Cole Brown, Cooper Willis, and Cooper Peary with Jameson Quevedo and Trevor Broadfoot. Cooper Peary's going to take the draw. Cooper wins that to, looks like Cole Brown's here. Over to Trevor. Trevor to the near side. Badlin there in the corner. Cooper Peary's in there. So Cole Brown's sitting out front. Get it back to the D. Gonna give it to Trevor. Trevor over to Thomas. Oh, sorry, to Quevedo. Cooper Peary's gonna get behind the net. Cooper Willis there in front. Puck's up. Oh, Cooper Perry's going to get it. Send it back to Jameson. Jameson's going to let it go. Good stop by the goalie. 12 seconds left in our power play. 4:08 left in the period. Shots are 9-3 in favor of the Stars. Looks like Leo Miller, Parker, and Blaine Dixon on forward with Jameson and Trevor Broadfoot on D. Leo's going to take that draw. Got it back. Got it back to Jameson. Jameson over to Trevor. Trevor's going to put it to the net. Rebound. Oh, good try, boys. There we go. Leo's there for the rebound. Good job, boys. Way to stick with it, boys. Rebounds are there. Leo Miller got that. Not quite sure who they'll give the assist to. I'll give you an update when I get that. 3:58 left in the first. We are now tied 1-1. We're making a switch at D. Looks like Cooper Grossroad and Daryl Sakowitz is coming out. Oh, Leo had that one back, just couldn't quite corral it. Dubuque is now into their zone. Cooper Grossroad picks that up, gives it to Parker, up to Leo, just out of his reach. Dubuque gathers that back. Good job by Leo, he almost had that. Leo battling here in the corner, up to Parker. Blaine giving chase. Now Cooper Grossroad's gonna go behind the net with it. Dubuque's there though, battling with him. Leo's in there to help. Cooper Grossroad. Oh, they had man out front and he just whiffed on it. Blaine Dixon bringing it up. Putting it on net. Dubuque picks it up, bringing it back. Bringing it through the O-zone. And shot just to the left. And we got Blaine Dixon going to the box. Looks like Blaine got a 2-minute and also a misconduct. Again, I'll get you an update on that once my info refreshes. Eric's getting an explanation of the extra. Just update on Leo's goal. They gave Blaine Dixon and Jameson Quevedo the assist on goal. Okay, it looks like we got 2 and 10 on Blaine. Cooper Peary's gonna come sort of the 2. So Blaine will be out till sometime in the second period. All right, so we're on the PK for 2 minutes. Dubuque wins that back. Riker Noden, Cole Brown, Trevor Broadfoot, and Jameson Quevedo on the PK. Good, they got it cleared. Dubuque's going to go back and gather. Riker's chasing. So it looks like they're giving Blaine Dixon head contact. Right, Cole Brown got it out. Riker's chasing. Good job by Riker. Just being a good presence down there in the zone. Making things not easy for Dubuque. Dubuque bringing it into the O-zone. Right, bringing down back of the net. Dubuque sets it up. Good interception by Jameson, getting it out. We're gonna make a change. Looks like Cooper Willis and Leo Miller coming out for forwards. Jameson and Trevor still there on D. Dubuque bringing it up. Coming through the neutral zone. Missed their guy. Trevor tried to clear it. Didn't quite get it. Went off Dubuque guy in the neutral zone. Dubuque gathers it back. Good job by Trevor, kind of getting up in the play, anticipating their passes. Dubuque's bringing it through the zone, settling back. Leo's there. Cooper Willis is there. Boys are really being aggressive on this PK, not letting Dubuque set too many things up. 11 seconds left in the 2-minute. One more clear. Cooper Willis bringing it in. All right, we have killed that penalty. Cooper Perry coming out of the box for the 2 and 10. He's going to go to the bench. And Sam Rose is going to come up. There's Cooper Willis. Cooper Willis going to put it in front. Sam Rose is tied up by the Dubuque kid. Sam Rose is going to battle, going to put it in front. Cooper Willis is waiting. Ethan Nichols there too. Dubuque's going to bring it through to the neutral zone. Sam Rose is going to pick that up, bring it back in, makes a move, just gets a shot off, but Dubuque gets a stick into it. Dubuque's going to pick up the puck. 18 seconds left in the period. Cooper Grossroad is going to pick that up and put it up to Paul. Paul's got Sam with him. Paul's going to put it in front of Sam. Couldn't quite connect there. Paul's going to set it up again, and that's the end of the period. Shots 13-3 in favor of the Junior Stars. We're tied 1-1. This is just a short break, so we'll just stay live. Pretty good period for the boys. Looking aggressive, getting 13 shots on goal. That's good. Leo was there for that good rebound shot. Need to just crash the net. A lot of rebounds going out by their goalie. Right, Blaine's gonna come back over to the box. See, he's serving a 2 and 10 for head contact. He'll go into the second period. All right, looks like Cole Brown, Cooper Willis, Riker Noden, Trevor Broadfoot, and Cooper Grossroad on D. Matthew Fisher's still back there in net. Hadn't seen many shots, but Dubuque is crashing the net. Okay, Riker's going to take this draw. Riker hits that forward. Dubuque gets it in their zone. Cooper Grossroad goes back and gets it. Sends it over to Trevor Broadfoot. Broadfoot's going to look forward. One of our forwards going to hit Cole Brown, but goes off his stick. Riker Noden in there, using body, get him off the puck. Trevor Broadfoot's going to take a shot. Hit sticks in front. Cole Brown's going to center it on to Riker. Behind the net. Trevor's going to go pick it back up. Riker's going to cover for him on the blue line. Cooper Willis has it. Gonna drop it to Cooper Grossroad. Grossroad's gonna take a shot just left. Trevor Broadfoot put it back on net. Cole Brown was right there for the tip. That was good. Right, looks like we have the Sam Rose, Paul King, Ethan Nickel line coming out. Broadfoot and Grossroad are going to stay out on D. Sam Rose is going to take the straw. All right, Sam wins that back. Cooper Grossroad gets it up to Paul. Paul puts it on net. Goalie gets that away with his glove. Takes back Cooper Grossroad takes a shot. Paul King gets it on this side. Sam Rose and Ethan Nickel both sitting in front of the net. Dubuque picks it up. Brings it down. A little somersaulting on the ice. Nothing. Trevor Broadfoot bringing it up. Sending it across to Ethan Nickel. He almost had that. And goalie gets it covered. Didn't quite know where it was there for a minute. Okay, Jameson, Quevedo, and Thomas coming out on D with Leo Miller, Cooper Peary, and Parker coming out for the forwards. Peary's going to take this draw. Peary wins it back to Thomas. Thomas going to take a shot. Hit some bodies out front. Cooper Peary's going to get it. Send it back to Thomas. Thomas going to swing again. Just left. James going to pick it up. Put it behind the net. Cooper Peary's behind. Badland. Thomas gets it stopped. Picked up by Cooper Peary. Trying to get it in front. Good job, Leo Miller. That's two. 2 rebound shots for Leo Miller. Your Junior Stars go up 2-1, 13-12 left in the second. That's 2 for Leo. Leo's been doing a great job of crashing the net, just being there for being good positioning, just picking up those rebounds. All right, Cooper Peary, Leo Miller, and Parker still out there with Thomas and Quevedo. Cooper Peary gets it back to Jameson. Jameson over to Thomas, or to Parker, sorry. He's having a little problems with his skates. Something behind the net. I didn't quite see that. Sorry, I was looking. Leo's down on the ice. Someone's going to go to the box for Dubuque. We'll see what they called. Number 2. Be her second penalty of the evening. Leo's just kind of in the fetal position down there. Coach Eric's out there with him. Their medical person has made it out to him. Coach Nick's out there with him too. Leo's up. He's getting helped off the ice. Looks like they're going to give number 2 a 2 and 10. Waiting for the second one to come to the box. have Riker Noden, Cooper Willis, Cole Brown out on the forward lines with Jamison and Cooper Gross Road on D. Riker's taking the draw, wins it over to Cole Brown. Good decision by Cole to keep that. Riker battling behind the net, gives it over to Cole. Cole's gonna give it back to Riker. Gonna put it in front for Cooper, just got a stick in front. And Dubuque's gonna get it cleared. Matthew's gonna settle that. Cooper Gross Road's gonna come back and get it. Looks like Riker's gonna pick it up, bring it through neutral ice. Oh, Dubuque got a stick on it. Cooper Gross Road's gonna bring it in. Cooper Willis battling. Cole Brown's gonna get that. Cooper Gross Road's gonna give it to Cole Brown. Dubuque just gets in the way. Jameson's gonna pick that up in neutral ice. Bring that back into the zone. Dubuque picks it up behind the net. Oh, it just went over Jamison's stick. Dubuque's gonna bring it up, 2-on-1. Good stop by Cooper Gross Road getting back. Okay, Riker's gonna pick that up. Give it to Jamison. Jamison over to Cooper Gross Road. He's gonna get that, bring it into the zone. He's gonna dump and chase it. Way to stick with it, Cooper. Jamison's gonna pick it up at the blue line. Take it down. Ethan Nichols there. Ethan's gonna take a shot off the post. That was a nice shot by Ethan. Paul's gonna pick it up. Paul's gonna take it across the ice. Jamison's gonna pick it up. Gonna take it back down to Paul. Paul's gonna, just had Ethan in front. Just couldn't quite connect. Dubuque's gonna get a breakaway again. Cooper Gross Road's gonna be there. And they score. So with 11:07 in a second, Dubuque gets a shorthanded goal, makes it 2-2. Looks like Thomas, Peary, and Parker are going to be out for forwards. Daryl and Cooper Gross Road. Yep, and Cooper Gross Road are going to be out for D. Sabres still made the power play for 11 seconds. Thomas is chasing back. Daryl picks it up. Looks at his options, put it towards the net, and goalie gets that. Right, penalties done. We're even strength. Same 5, no changes to the bench. Cooper Peary is going to take this draw. Again with Thomas and Parker. And Daryl and Cooper Gross Road on D. Cooper got that back to Dubuque. Cooper Gross Road picked that up. He's going to be aggressive, putting it into the zone. He's going to put it in front. Cooper Peary's there. Good shot by Cooper Peary. And good rebound goal. Crashing the net, boys. That's good. Cooper Peary with a goal. Puts us up 3-2. All right, let's see if we're going to keep that line or if we're going to bring someone else out. Oh, Leo Miller's going back to the locker room. That's what the door opening is for. He is going off under his own power. It's good to see. Right, same lines out there. Cooper, Peary, Thomas, Parker, and with Trevor Broadfoot and Jameson Quevedo on D. Okay, battling behind the net. Thomas picks it up, gets it out to Trevor. Trevor puts it down to Parker. Thomas trying to put it in front for Cooper Peary. Cooper Peary battling here on the near boards. They gave Cooper Gross Road the assist on Cooper Peary's goal. Just jumped over Trevor's stick. Jameson's back to cover. And they score. They're hitting those top corners. Just like that, we're tied up 3-3, 10:07 left in the second. And it looks like we are making a goaltending change. Augie Howard's coming in for Matthew Fisher. So Augie played last night against Cedar Rapids. Okay, Cooper Peary, Thomas, Parker, Trevor Broadfoot, and Jamison. Cooper Peary gets that over to Parker, just loses it to Dubuque, and they're offsides. All right, we're gonna make a forward line change. We're gonna bring on Riker, Cooper Willis, and Cole Brown. Riker's gonna take this draw. He's gonna win that back to Trevor. He's gonna pick that up. Dubuque's gonna get him in the corner, put it out front to the blue line, and Augie made a good save. Augie being tested right away. All right, no changes for the Stars. Riker's gonna take this draw again. 9:51 left in the second. They're making some adjustments to the net behind Augie. That one's come off a couple times tonight. All right, now Augie's ready. Right, Riker to the draw, back to Dubuque. Jameson picks it up to Cole Brown. Cole Brown's gonna put it in the zone. We're gonna chase. Riker's gonna pick it up. Riker's gonna put it out front to Cooper Willis. Riker knows gonna chase back to the corner. Good job by Riker, putting body. Jameson Quevedo's gonna pick it up, put it up to Cole. Cole's gonna bring it into the zone. He's gonna stop with his options. Just to the left of the net, Riker's gonna pick it up. Cooper Willis is there to support him. Gonna bring out to Cole. Cole's gonna shoot it, and it's in. Good shot by Cole Brown. Traffic in front. 4-3 Junior Stars. 9:07 left in the second. All right, we're going to bring the Rose King nickel line out with Cooper Grossroad and Daryl Sackwitz on D. Paul's jumping in just a little bit early. Oh, they're going to kick Sam out. Ethan's going to take the draw. Paul stay put. He's going to win back. Cooper Grossroad's going to pick it up. Going to send it forward. Can't quite get it through traffic. Dubuque's going to intercept that pass. Going to send it back. Daryl's going to go behind the net. All right, they give Riker the assist on Cole Brown's goal. All right, we're going to pick this up. Paul's going to come into the zone with some speed. Now we're off. We got to get back out. Paul's going to get back out. Sam picked that up. Paul's out. Dubuque's going to pick it up. Ethan's going to get in that way. Over to Daryl. Daryl's going to bring it up. Oh, he's got Paul on the other side, not quite to his stick. That's all right. Just out of his reach. So it's icing, so we'll come back down. Coach just thinks there maybe was a touch. The refs are talking about it. So face-off's going to be moved back. Looks like we're going to go center ice. So there was a touch, so they're going to bring it to center ice. Rose, King, nickel line, Cooper Gross Road, Daryl Sackwitz on D. All right, Dubuque's going to get that. Going to settle back in to their zone. Cooper Grosshart's going to get it up to Ethan. Ethan's going to come into the zone with speed. Just got it poked off his stick. Cooper Grosshart's going to settle it. Couldn't get it quite past the Dubuque guys. Sam Rose to Paul King. Is he going to put a shot on net? Yep, just wide right. Ethan's going to pick it up. Cooper Grosshart's right there to support him. Oh, that was a good tip try in front. Daryl's got it. Daryl's gonna put it into a Dubuque shin pad. Cooper Grosshart's gonna chase it back, settle it in. Good move. Bring it to the zone. Ethan Nichols gonna pick it up. Dubuque just got a stick in there. Ethan's gonna chase. They're going behind the net. Sam Rose is there. Dubuque's gonna bring it up. Gonna bring it through their neutral zone. Thomas is there. Dubuque's gonna bring it into their zone. Daryl's there, gonna put it behind the net to Cooper. Cooper's gonna pick it up, see his options. Ooh, got it. It was intercepted by Dubuque, and they score. All right, Blaine Dixon has concluded his 10 minutes, so he's back on the bench. And we are tied 4-4, 7:07 left in the second. All right, we are going to have Blaine Dixon, Cooper Peary, Trevor Broadfoot, Jamison Clavedo, and Parker on the ice. Cooper Peary's battling forward here on the boards. Pass across the ice by Dubuque. Good stick there by Jamison. Trevor's gonna retreat, get it behind the net. He's gonna bring it out to Parker. Dubuque got in that passing lane. Trevor's gonna bring it up the ice. He's gonna bounce it off and give it to Parker. Not quite to his stick. Dubuque's going to gather. Blaine's making chase. Blaine's battling here on the near boards. Trevor's going to put it over to Parker. Parker's going to get in the zone. He's going to put a shot just to the left. Blaine Dixon's going to pick it up, send it back to Trevor. Trevor's going to put it on net. And Parker just wide left. Jamison's going to gather that puck, put it down behind the net. Trevor's going to get that on the blue line. Off the Dubuque shin pad. Trevor picked that up again. Peary picked it up to Blaine. Blaine to Peary. Cooper Peary's battling here on the boards. Go down to Jamison to be there. Jamison's a little slow to get up. Riker Noden's now on the ice. Riker's going to move to the net. Dubuque came out with that puck. Trevor's there. All right, Trevor's gonna pick that up, put it back through the neutral zone. Dubuque, we're just going back and forth through the neutral zone. Trevor's gonna put it up to, I think that's Cole Brown, Cooper Willis, and Riker Noden's sitting there in front. And that's it, that's what we do. Pass it out front, Riker's right there. Good pass by Cooper Willis. Good shot by Riker. Way to set that up, boys. Nice pass out front. And Riker just buried it. It's 5-4. 5:07 left in the second. That line's going to stay on the ice with Daryl and Thomas back on D. Daryl put it across the ice. Dubuque picked it up. They're trying to feed somebody out front. We got some sticks in the lane. Dubuque bringing it back behind the net. Job on Thomas for getting into the passing lanes there. Comes out of the zone. Dubuque's going to have to touch up. Right. Riker's there battling. There's Thomas giving a good shoulder. Riker's going to bring it up. Good job staying on his feet. All right, Thomas is going to get it. He's going to send it up the ice. Riker's going to pick that up. Cooper Willis is in front of him. He's got Cole Brown to his left. See if we can, oh, just behind Cole Brown. That's all right. Cole Brown's going to pick that up. Riker's going to pick that up. See if he can return the favor to Willis. Right, Thomas picks it up. He's going to take a shot from the blue line. Tipped out in front. Cooper Willis out to Daryl. Daryl over to Thomas. Picked up by Riker. Riker's going to put it back out to Thomas. Over to Daryl. Daryl's going to take a shot. Just over the net. Sam Rose just came on the ice. He's going to put it down to Cooper Willis. Over to Daryl. Good passing. Just can't quite get it buried. Dubuque picks it up. Good job by Cole Brown getting in the way. Daryl's going to put it back in the zone. He's going to go for a change. Jameson Quevedo is going to come on the ice. Ethan Nickel. Good job by Thomas getting in the... Sam Rose coming up the ice. He's going to put it backhand to the left of the goal. Dubuque getting it behind the net. Gathering up. Paul King. Cooper Grossroad's right there. He's going to put shot. Rebound. Ethan Nickel can't quite get it. Out to Paul King. Paul King's going to take a shot. Goalie gloved it. Right, 2:56 left in the second. We're up 5-4. Shots 26-7. Right, Sam Rose, Paul King, Ethan Nickel, Trevor Broadfoot, and Cooper Grossroad currently on the ice. With Howard in the net. Paul King comes away with that. Gets it into the Dubuque skates. Trevor Broadfoot comes away with it. Paul King picks it up. Dubuque's got. Yep, that's going to be penalty. It's going to be delayed. So as soon as we have possession, Cooper Grossroad's going to go 2 minutes, and they're going to give him a penalty shot. So Cooper Grossroad gets 2 minutes for hooking. And they signal the penalty shot. All right. Augies needs to look tough right here. Okay, see if Augie can get a stop here. Number 16. Good stop by Augie. Good job, Augie. Okay, Cooper Grossroad comes out of the box. Right, unsuccessful penalty shot by Dubuque. Augie looking big in net. All right, we got Cooper Peary, Thomas, Parker, Jameson, and Blaine Dixon. Parker bringing it into the zone, gets stopped by Dubuque. Cooper Peary battling. Oh, just jumps over Jameson's stick. He's going to go back, give it to Daryl. Daryl's going to stumble a little bit, but still get it out. Blaine Dixon, Cooper Peary, good job. Getting into the zone, seeing. You saw Parker there, went to just to the left of the net. The goalie covered up and rebounded off the board. Right, 2:02 left in the second. Your Junior Stars up 5-4. Shots on goal, 26-8 in favor of your Junior Stars. Riker Noden, Cole Brown, Cooper Willis, Daryl, and Jameson on the ice. Won that back to Daryl. Couldn't quite get it before it went out of the zone. Tried to shovel it back. Dubuque picked it up, bringing it into their zone. Bringing it behind the net. Good body there behind the net by Riker. Right. Riker bringing up the net. Cole Brown there, ready to help. Dubuque gets that. Ryland right there in front of the scores table. Riker bringing it in. Just missed it. Gets it over to Cole. Cole to Cooper Willis. Right there in front. Got tied up by a Dubuque stick. Right, we're keep it in the zone. Oh, just came out. We got to get back on sides. Jameson's going to go back and get that. Bring it up to Cooper Willis. Cooper Willis going to just lose it to the Dubuque player. Again, sorry for the banners. All right, we put it down. Dubuque's going to go get it behind their net. Looks like Paul King, Ethan Nickel, Sam Rose. Looks like Thomas and Daryl on defense right now. Dubuque's going to bring it in, circle around the net. And we got a penalty. Cross check. And we're going to go into power play. With 41 seconds left in the second, number 20 is going to be called 2 minutes for a cross check. JB, I agree. It's been back and forth goals. Hopefully we can settle in for the third period and just rack up some more rebound goals. That'd be great. All right, Sam Rose going to take this with Ethan Nickel, Paul King, Trevor Broadfoot, and Jameson Quevedo. Oh, Trevor just put it into that Dubuque stick. Want him to go back and get it. Ethan Nickel has it. Ethan's going to bring it into the zone. He's going to pass it over to Paul King. Paul King going to bring it behind the net. Just loses it. Ethan's there. Sam Rose is going to pick it up. They try to feed it right in front. Dubuque's going to bring it back through. Put shot on Augie, and good stop by Augie. All right, same line's going to stay out there with 10 seconds left in the second. We're up 5-4. Right, Sam wins it back. Sam's going to bring it up the ice. 5 seconds, 4, 3. See if he can get in his zone, get a shot. Shot and high. All right, that's the end of the second. We're up 5-4. We'll be on a power play for 1:19 when we come back. Shots are 26-9 in favor of the Junior Stars. We will do an ice cut and be back in 15-20 minutes. All right, we are back for the beginning of the third. We are going to be on power play for 1:19. We're up 5-4. Out shooting Dubuque 26-9. All right, Dubuque's coming out on the ice. All right, get this third period going. Augie's going to stay in net. We're going to have Riker Noda and Cole Brown, Cooper Willis, Jameson Quevedo and Cooper Grossroad on the ice. Then we have power play for 1:19. All right, number 20 is coming back to the box. All right. Starting the third, Riker Noden's going to take this draw. See if we can get another score in this power play. He wins it forward, but Dubuque's going to go get that and put it all the way back. Cooper Grossroad's going to go get that behind the net. Gonna push it up to Riker. He's going to miss Grossroad, but Jameson's going to pick it up. Trying to get it to Cole Brown. Dubuque got in the way. Cole recovers, gets it into the zone. Cole Brown's going to go in the corner. He's going to feed it in front. Good job by Cooper Grossroad of getting that away from Dubuque. Settle it back, get out of the zone. Jameson Quevedo puts it in just a little too far. We have icing. 43 seconds left on the power play. Sam Rose, Paul King, Ethan Nickel, Trevor Broadfoot, and Cooper Grossroad on the ice. Sam Rose is going to win that to Ethan. Ethan's going to get it across to Paul. Paul's going to give it to Sam. Sam's going to bring up the ice. Sam's going to try to make a good attempt. Goalie had that side pretty well blocked. Paul's going to pick it up. Gets a block in front. Ethan Nichols going to pick that up. Back to Grossroad. Ethan's going to pick it up behind the net. Out to Paul. Paul can't quite corral that. Dubuque gets it out. Cooper Grossroad's there. Trevor's going to bring it into the zone. Going to drop it to Ethan. Ethan just over the top of the net to Paul. Paul to Trevor. Try to pass it up to Sam in front. And Dubuque clear. They had someone back. Good hustle by Cooper Grossroad getting back. Right, we are back to 5-on-5. Ethan Nickel got in the lane of that pass. Dubuque gets it out to neutral zone. Jameson Quevedo gets that. Dubuque picks that up. It goes all the way around. Cooper Peary's there. Can't quite corral that puck. Dubuque gets it in the neutral zone. Cooper Peary, good stick lift. Gets it back to Jameson. Jameson up to Blaine. Blaine could quite keep that out of stick. Ethan Nickel is going to put it on net. Goalie's going to let it go. Ethan's going to go to change. Cooper Peary out in front, making a move, trying to get a shot on net. Out to Daryl. Daryl's going to put it back down. Coming around. Blaine's there, going to body out the puck. Cooper Peary to Daryl. Daryl's going to put it on net, just wide right. Coveto's there, going to put it back around the net. Daryl's going to put it back to the other side. Blaine Dixon there. Dubuque's going to bring it into the corner, try to get it out. Good job, Jamison, keeping that in the zone. Cooper Perry's going to go behind the net and battle to get that puck. Good enough to Blaine. Blaine tries to put it on net. Didn't quite connect. Blaine trying to bring it out front. Dubuque's going to get that. Going to try to clear the zone. Jameson just keeping it in. Good job by Parker, keeping it in the zone. Parker taken down by the Dubuque kid. Coming around, Jameson trying to put a shot on net. I think Dubuque kid got a stick in the way. Finally comes out of the zone. Riker Noden is there battling for it, try to keep it in the zone. Riker does. He sees Cole Brown coming. Right, Riker's gonna bring it out. Right, Cooper Willis is going to give chase as our D was changing. Good job by Riker staying on that kid. Back out to the neutral zone. Dubuque brings it back, sends it across. Broadfoot takes it up to Cole Brown. Cole Brown couldn't quite get into the zone. Dubuque picks it up in neutral ice, brings it across the blue line. He's going to put a shot on Augie, and he's going to glove that. All right, 10:47 left in the third. Lincoln's still up 5-4. Okay, looks like the same five are going to stay out there. Riker, Cooper Willis, Cole Brown, Trevor, and I believe Thomas on D. We're going to come away with that. Trevor's going to put it back to Thomas. Thomas is going to put it forward. Dubuque's going to pick that up. The zone, they're going to settle it back. Go D. They're going to put it in the zone. Thomas gets that with a stick. Dubuque trying to make some moves, trying to get to the net. Cole Brown taking a body, but protecting the puck. Good job by Cooper Willis. Cooper's got Riker. Foot shot, rebound. Oh, good two stops by that goalie. Dubuque's coming back the other way. Trevor Broadfoot giving chase. Good job by Trevor. Riker's there helping. Riker's going to come out with it. He's going to chip it up to Cole. Cole's going to give it to Willis. We are off. We got to get back on. Dubuque's going to come to the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in. They've got one in the zone. Cooper Grossroad gives a good shoulder. Gets him off the puck. Picks it up. He's going to... Good job using his skates to advance the puck. Sam Rose is going to good stick lift, bring it into the zone. Sam's going to shoot. Goes up in the netting. 9:17 left in the third. Shots are 30-10 in favor of the Junior Stars. Right, the faceoff's going to be to the goalies right. It's going to be that same line. Rose, King, Nickel, Grossroad, and I believe Thomas out there on D. Nope, my bad. That's Daryl out there with Cooper Grossroad on D. Sam Rose going to get it over to Paul. Paul's going to get in the zone and go crush the net. Ethan's going to let Grossroad have that. He's going to advance it to the net. They got Paul on the other side, just a little too hard for Paul to corral. Paul's going to battle in that corner. Good job by boys keeping the sticks alive. Cooper's going to get it in the neutral zone. Going to bring it into the O-zone. Gives it to Paul. Oh, Paul just on the outside of the net. He's going to go and battle and get that back. Good job by Paul. He's 3-on-1. Good shot by Sam Rose. 8:31 left in the third. The Junior Stars are up 6-4. That was a good shot by Sam Rose. All right, we are going to have Cooper Peary, Parker, Blaine Dixon, Daryl, and Cooper Grossroad out. All right, Parker putting it into the zone. Cooper Peary's there, going to put it in front for Blaine. Just a little too hot for him. Dubuque picks that up, brings it through neutral ice, and dumps it into our bench. Paul King's baseball skills came into play there. All right, got a Dubuque kid coming off the ice. All right, Cooper Peary, Parker. Dubuque gonna bring it through neutral ice. Thomas is gonna chase. Parker's gonna go get it. He's gonna send it over, try to send it over to Blaine Dixon. Dubuque intercepted that. Thomas has it. Thomas whiffed. Dubuque picked it up. Thomas got it back. He's gonna bring it forward. Parker's there to support. Dubuque picks it up. Good stop by Augie. Good protection there. Cooper Peary coming up the ice. He's got Blaine Dixon with him. Puts it on net. Good stop by the goalie. That was a good aggressive move by Cooper Peary, bringing it down the ice. All right, 7:32 left in the third. Cooper Willis, Riker Noden, Cole Brown, Trevor Broadfoot, and Thomas on the ice. Riker's going to take this draw. He's going to win that back. Thomas is going to pick it up, going to shoot it towards the net. Dubuque's going to pick that up off the rebound. Good job by Trevor for keeping that. Another sharp angle goal. Dubuque's going to try to pick that up. Thomas is going to go back and gather. Willis up to Riker. Riker's going to bring it up. Good job for Riker battling through the sticks. Puts it in front. Oh, that was two good shots. One by Cooper Willis, and then Riker tried to put in the rebound. Another good stop by that goalie. That was a good shot by Thomas. Thomas going to put it on net again. Say that goalie's making some great stops right now. We're going to get it down. Riker's going to battle for it behind the net. Cole Brown's there to his right. Cole's going to pick that up. Going to put it back around where Cooper Willis is waiting. Back to Cole. Cole's going to bring it around. Put her on net just to the left. Cooper Willis going to get it back out to Cole Brown. Riker's there sitting out in front. Riker's going to put it in. Good shot. 5-hole by Riker. That is 2 for Riker this game. Your Junior Stars go up 7-4. 6:17 left in the third. All right, looks like the Rose King nickel line is going to come out with Jameson and Daryl on D. Say the refs are discussing something at center ice before we have. Oh, they're calling no goal. They're calling that goal off. They just called that goal off, so we're going to go back to 6-4. I don't know. I think, sounds like the net was off, so we're going to go back to 6-4. All right, Dubuque's going to bring it through. Oh. Paul King's going to go to the box. Right, 2 minutes for hooking on Paul. Yep, okay, they did call off that goal. They were starting to announce it, but they stopped. So we're back to 6-4, Lincoln. yeah, net was off. That's why Riker's goal didn't count. Yeah. All right, Sam Rose going to take that draw. Now we're on the PK. Sam Rose, Ethan Nickel, Jamison, and Trevor out there for the PK. Paul in the box for 2 minutes. Ethan picking that up, trying to get it out. Dubuque just holds it in the blue line, goes D to D. Good job for Ethan, getting back, getting a block. Ethan up to Sam. Sam's going to take a run at the net, just get it in on net, that'd be good. Now we're going to go back on PK. Dubuque goes cross ice pass, didn't quite connect. Number 16 had a shot, but Jameson was there. It's a good block. Sam Rose is going to get another one. Oh, good stop by the goalie. Ethan out front. All right, Sam's going to give chase behind the net. That's going to settle back on PK. We got Riker noted in now. Riker's getting stick in the passing lanes. Riker's going to get it into the zone. Just going to dump it in. It's going to let Sam change. Cole Brown's going to come out. Dubuque's going to bring it through the neutral zone. Jameson putting it back down. Cole Brown giving a good chase. Not letting Dubuque really set up anything. Job Trevor Broadfoot getting it back into their zone. Dubuque's going to settle, bring it through the zone into neutral ice. And Riker's there again to get that pass. Jameson's going to clear it again. Cole Brown's going to take chase, 4 seconds, and Paul's going to come out of the box. Riker's going to get it. Going to take it to Jameson, just hit a few sticks on the way in. Paul's out. Paul's going to keep it in the zone. Paul over to Trevor. Trevor's going to put in the shin pads and up into the stands. .347 left to the third. 6-4 Junior Stars. Right, Blaine Dixon. Parker, Cooper Peary, Thomas, and Gross Road on the ice right now. Cooper Peary's going to take that draw. Right, Cooper's going to win that over to Blaine. Blaine's going to take it back to Cooper Gross Road. Cooper Peary's going to battle for it behind the net. Get it out. Parker's going to battle for that in the corner. Dubuque comes away with it, going through the neutral zone. Good stop by Thomas, and they're offsides. All right, no change for your Junior Stars. Cooper Peary, again, take draw. He wins it to the side. Dubuque picks it up. Here on the near boards, Dubuque comes away with it. Dubuque's going to put it on net. Augie's going to make a stop. Good stop by Augie. Right, 3:18 left in the third. Same 5. Good job. Parker's going to come away with that. Going to take it back to Thomas. Thomas is going to chip it forward. Peary's going to get it. He's got Blaine Dixon in front. Oh, that was a good tip by Blaine. That was good concentration by the goalie. And he gets a cover. That was a good try between Cooper Peary and Blaine Dixon. Just couldn't quite connect. All right, Cooper Peary is going to take another draw. See if he can win this back to his defenseman. So he comes away with it. Cooper Peary is going to take it back to Thomas. Thomas is going to shoot. Goalie makes another good stop. Leaves it for Blaine. Parker's battling. He's can't quite get it back to Daryl. Dubuque's gonna come through the neutral zone. They've got one. Thomas is on him. Good block by Thomas. All right, Thomas is gonna chip it up to Blaine. Blaine's gonna come away with it. Blaine's gonna come up the ice. Just loses it. Thomas is gonna put it around. Riker's coming behind the goal. And Dubuque's gonna come neutral zone. We got 1-on-2. Oh, that's gonna be a hook. All right, I believe it's Thomas that's gonna go to the box for 2 minutes for hooking. 2:05 left in the game. That's his second penalty of the game. So we'll be on PK for close to the rest of the game. Quevedo picked it up, tried to get it cleared. Willis now gets it out. Cole Brown's gonna chase it down. He's gonna gather it, try to wait for some teammates, just get it back behind the net. They're gonna settle back into their PK. So Daryl and Jamison, Cole Brown, Cooper Willis on the PK. Dubuque's trying to get something set up, trying to go to the center, no one there. Dubuque picks it up again, shoots it just wide. So Dubuque sent up, Daryl broke a stick, went got another one. We're gonna get it cleared out by Jamison. Right, Augie got his stick back. Minute 13 left. Dubuque's gonna pick it up, come into the neutral zone. Jamison's gonna pick that up again. Send it around to Trevor. Trevor's gonna send it down the ice. Dubuque's gonna pick it up again. Bring it through the neutral zone. Good stick lift by Paul King. Sam Rose battling there in the near boards. Sam Rose almost getting it out. Dubuque passed across, put a shot. Good stop by Augie. Dubuque coming behind the net. Looking for someone to set up in front. Good sticks. Sam Rose coming down the ice. Good concentration, keep that puck moving forward. Dubuque coming into the zone. See if James can make a stop. Good job by Trevor getting in the way. Good block by Trevor in front. 10 seconds. Dubuque's gonna get one last shot off, and they're gonna score. So with 4.9 seconds left in the third, Dubuque's gonna go up to 5, so it'll be 6-5. 4.9 seconds left. Our coach was saying that the net was off. It was. One of the linesmen went and put it back on the peg. Not sure when that happened. The goal is going to stand. We're going to have 4.9 seconds left. Boys just need to get it deep in their zone. Win this draw and get it deep in the zone. Right, get it back. Broadfoot puts it down. Dubuque has one last shot. All right, good win by the JV. Shots 39-15. The boys win 6-5 to continue to stay undefeated in regulation. So we will do the handshake line and then we will switch over to the varsity feed. Be back on in 15-20 minutes after the warm up and the ice clean.